Yo, what is good, everybody? RCA here with another video for you guys. Today, we talking about the dunk meter. One of my favorite things to use in the game to get inside and just go crazy in the lane with some players that have that posterizer or limitless takeoff badge. One of my favorites is Gary Payton II. I put a lot of stuff out on Twitter and I got a lot of questions. Yo, how do you use the dunk meter? How do you trigger this animation? So I'm going to be showing you guys right now what I like to do, and at the end of the video I'll have some mixed footage showing you how the dunk meter is so effective in games. You can get some crazy animations that you wouldn't get with regular dunks. So make sure you have your shot meter turned on. Obviously it'll automatically activate anyway. There's different meters that you can use for the dunk meter as well. If you go to controller settings, you go to shot meter type. I leave mine on curved bar side, but you can put it on whatever you want. Some people like to comment high because they say that's easier, but I like the curved bar side. That's what I use. So you want to change your shot meter, that's how you do it. But pretty much it's just like a shot. You're trying to time the meter at the top of the green to try to get the most perfect release as possible. And the way you trigger the dunk meter is you're going to be flicking up on the right stick and then flicking down and holding down until you finish. You want to finish the shot or release the shot. So you're going to flick up, hold down, and then you're going to try to finish the shot. Now you got to make sure you're holding turbo as well, holding RT. So I'm going to show you an example real quick. Get into the lane, flick up, hold down, let it go once you get to the top of the bar. Now, of course, you get a better release if you get it into the green, and that's when you're going to be able to get those contact dunks over players. When you get that perfect release, it's very hard to block. Now, they can still get blocked, but it's very hard if you get it closer to the top. So let's try to get a perfect release real quick. And sometimes if you stop a little bit before, it's still going to go in. It's kind of like a slightly late, slightly early. And the better rating your player has for dunk and the better badges, the more successful you're going to be. All right, so let's try to get that perfect release. Get as close to the top as possible. Now, in game is kind of, you got to focus. You got to be, like real set on what you're trying to do, because there's a lot going on in the paint and you got to be able to finish that dunk so you get that perfect release just like that. And the better animations your guy has, like the better dunk package, the easier it's going to be to get these dunks off. So that's how I like to use it. Like I said, you're just going to be flicking up and then down on the right stick. And if you have, now if you're good at dribbling and you can get into the lane and get yourself free, that's when the dunk meter shines the most, because you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on the defense and they're going to have to stop you from driving to the lane, and that's going to open you up more for three-point opportunities. So that's why I like to have somebody that has this feature with their player, posterizer, limitless, and a good dunk package, because then you're going to be able to do these moves way easier. Obviously that wasn't a dunk, but let's try to get one more perfect one, then we'll talk about some players that I like to use for the dunk meter. All right, so obviously, like I said, GP2 is one of my favorite players to use with the dunk meter. And the reason why, he has a 93 dunk, which is not super high, but his animations are crazy. His dunk package is really nice. That's what makes it shiny. Going over to his badges, he doesn't even have a Hall of Fame posterizer or a Hall of Fame limitless takeoff. He has them both on gold. But the players that you're looking for to do this the most with are going to be players like Dr. J, or anybody with that high dunk rating. Zion with that 80 or 98 or 99 dunk rating. And then they're going to have Hall of Fame limitless takeoff and Hall of Fame posterizer. Now, I don't use the dunk meter as much with Dr. J because for some reason, my boy Gary Payton just has the better animations, and they don't expect it to come from that card. But a lot of the cards that are currently out right now do have the Hall of Fame limitless takeoff and posterizer. So you should be able to get the dunk meter off with them if you know how to time it properly. Like I said, make sure you get into freestyle, understand how to do it, and then you'll be able to have stuff like this happen. So the rest of this video, we're going to be just showing you Gary Payton II, just a clip of me just posterizing some of the top cards in the game, making sure that I'm getting myself into the lane, taking off with the dunk meter, using that limitless takeoff, and capturing souls under the rim. Now, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Have a good weekend. I'm out of here. Peace.